for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships flyweight division. Introducing first, on my right, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at an even 124 pounds, and he's fighting out of Compton, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Guillermo Palmerin. Across the cage, his opponent fighting tonight out of the first form, red corner, at 5 feet 4 inches tall. This fighter weighed in at 124.6 pounds, and he's fighting out of Wildwood, Missouri. Introducing Jackson Tenny.
You know, Jeremy, my gut tells me Jackson's going to come out and go right for a takedown.
I could absolutely see that.
See if Guillermo's wrestling defense is improved.
Referee Josh Stewart has the call for this contest. Jackson Tenny in the red tape. Guillermo Palmerin in the blue.
Going for that level change.
Locks up the body.
And try to drag him down.
Guillermo surviving the first attempts here.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson's really, he wanted a little bit of a hip toss there. He had the underhook trying to work that elbow control, but
now he gets the fight to the ground, gets it into side control.
Right into side control, or he's in half guard here. Guillermo's grabbing onto the fence. Surprised,
he did.
Surprised Josh didn't say something. Nice bridge there. Jackson right into full mount though. Still plenty of time to work. I don't know what Jackson's jiu-jitsu looks like.
Yeah, but he does come from a great gym in St. Charles MMA.
Sure. He wants to slide to a high mount, ideally. You know, he's got a lot of space there, which could give...
Looking for that arm triangle, sets over. Can he finish?
He looks a little high, but I can't tell from this angle. He might be able to get the
Guillermo
tap.
Trying to fight.
Guillermo's trying. Steps back in the mount, loses the pressure. Great attempt. Smart move by Jackson to not just commit to that and burn out his arms.
Put his head down.
Now he's got a high mount, which is, again, great for Jackson. Guillermo really needs to start elbow escaping. Right now, he's controlling posture, so he's not, eating, heavy shots or taking a lot of damage, but nice little bridge.
Back to the feet here, Guillermo with the big knee, trying to get his arms free.
Yeah. Nice knee there. Again, Jackson just muscles Guillermo down, right back in the mount. He needs to see if he can get to the back. There we go. And Guillermo needs to move. He needs to move. Again, controlling the posture. He wants to start elbow escaping, though. Start shrimping. Try to get the half guard, then the full guard. Work his way to his feet. But Jackson, again, just putting the pressure on. Sitting here in mount.
Again, heavy top pressure in the mounted position out of Jackson Tenny. What is the best way here, as we were down to 15 seconds remaining in the first round, that Guillermo has got to do something when he gets mounted?
Well, the rub is you kind of have to put yourself in a position where you might eat a shot or two, because you have to start putting your hands and frames on the hips and thighs so you can start escaping, as opposed to controlling the posture, right? So you gotta commit and move quick so you don't eat too many shots. He was just controlling posture and ultimately keeping Jackson in place.
So if you are giving Guillermo some advice here, what advice are you going to give him?
Keep the distance. You know he's going for the takedown. Don't let him, that last takedown, he essentially just dragged him to the ground, right? So we got to keep the distance, keep your hands, in his face, try to work some offense, and keep it standing the best you can. I'm sure Jackson's going to come back out, close the pressure. I'm sure he's feeling more confident moving into the second round. He won that first round pretty handily. Good look to do the same with this next round.
back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships 372. Second round of this 3-round contest.
I will say Jackson's breathing a little harder out of the two. He exerted a lot of energy forcing those wrestling exchanges.
Yeah, those takedowns can be tough. Big slam.
Beautiful slam. Just right into a body lock.
Guillermo trying to scramble here.
Great job by Guillermo to catch the half guard. He's got the underhook with the left arm, but he really wants that with his right arm.
Yeah, Tenny now going to step over into the mounted position. Grapevines those legs.
Yeah, again, Guillermo's controlling posture, so he's not taking any damage. However, he's not able to do anything just by holding here. Unfortunately, he's going to have to open himself up if he wants to progress to a better position.
Heavy-handed shots here out of Jackson Tenny. Looking for that ground and pound.
And, you know, the ref is only going to let you take so many shots, especially at this amateur level. You know, the job of the ref is really to protect the fighter. And so you can't take too many unanswered shots. You have to intelligently
Big
defend.
shots there. Referee Josh Stewart has seen enough.
And that's it.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The heavy-handed wrestling of Jackson Tenny takes the win here.
Yeah, he gets some jiu-jitsu under his belt. He's going to be a handful for anybody.
And only 18 years old.
These kids are more and more dangerous the younger they are.
Let's take a look one more time here. Adam, talk me through the instant replay.
I mean, this is kind of the beginning of the end, right? I mean, he has both hooks in, he's completely flat, and Jackson just shot after shot after shot. Guillermo wasn't defending, and referee Josh had to step in and stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest. 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by TKO, Jackson Tenny.
Huge win for Jackson Tenny. Getting that first win in the world of mixed martial arts, but we have more action to come, and we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.